The building industry has boomed in the past 10 years. While residential construction has been slowed by the economy, commercial construction continues to thrive. But this growth comes with a price. Available money for commercial construction causes overbuilding, driving down the return on investment due to competition. The complexity of new building designs and requirements are hampered by the lack of experienced contractors or subcontractors not qualified to handle the demands of the project. Issues with building designs, current construction materials, and the coordination of building systems leaves the commercial contractor vulnerable to major financial exposure, and one of the greatest risks is mold. Most commercial contractors, engineers, and architects are familiar with the possibility of mold, but haven't anticipated the tremendous increase in litigation in recent years as a result of mold issues. Office buildings, hospitals, hotels, care facilities, condos, all have been affected, with lost revenues and repairs running in the millions of dollars. The puzzling question is why mold, which has been on the earth since time began, has suddenly become a problem in today's construction. There are several reasons. Our lives have changed. The average American now spends 20 hours each day indoors. Most work constantly exposed to conditioned air. Any imbalance has the person breathing bad air. All mold, dead or alive, is allergenic, causing headaches, respiratory problems, and nausea. Children are also affected, trading outside play for video games, computers, and TV. As a result, nearly 20% of today's children are asthmatic. Other contributors to the increase in mold are current building techniques. Commercial buildings no longer have operating windows, so the ability to allow fresh air in and shed moisture has been reduced. Manufacturing techniques and new building materials have made today's construction very tight, allowing little air movement from the inside to the outside. When conditions provide adequate sources of oxygen, moisture, and a food source, mold will begin to grow in as little as 48 hours. Gypsum, engineered wood, and OSB, while more cost-effective, are 5 times more likely to absorb moisture and contract mold versus older products like kiln-dried lumber. Even the use of mold-resistant products means they are just that, resistant, not mold-proof. And you only need to give mold the slightest chance to colonize. Mold can grow on anything. In new commercial construction, architects, engineers, and builders are placing total reliance on the HVAC systems to dehumidify and condition the air. But the dynamics in the building often change, and the best laid plans are inadequate. In commercial buildings, the dangers are greater because the risk of having a person susceptible to mold allergies can't be controlled. The adverse publicity for the business owner, architect, general contractor, and developer will have a definite financial impact. Many times, finish work on lower floors is underway while upper floors are still exposed to the elements, causing moisture issues. Building materials shipped to the job site are often wet and possibly already mold infested. While some contractors scoff at the importance of this issue, rest assured, the environmental advocates, insurance companies, remediation companies, and attorneys take it very seriously. When a mold issue is discovered, landlords, brokers, construction companies, architects, inspectors, and subcontractors can all be held liable. In Honolulu, Kalia Tower was less than 1 year old when mold was discovered in some of the rooms, the result of faults in air conditioning systems. The 315-room hotel was closed for 14 months for repairs. Hilton placed the repair costs and lost revenue at over $55 million. In January 2008, a $100 million lawsuit was filed for mold problems at Aventura, a Hyatt assisted living property. Dozens of contractors are being sued, while residents have been relocated for 2 years while repairs were made. Even minor subcontractors have nearly $100,000 in legal fees. Currently, there are hundreds of mold cases involving apartments, condos, schools, hospitals, churches, hotels, and office buildings across the United States. So, how do you limit your liability? We offer a solution that will protect the builder, the occupants, and the owner. We eliminate contamination during the building process and certify that mold will not be a problem for 20 years. Our company is MoldStoppers, and our product is moldBlock. moldBlock performs differently from other products in that the active ingredients in moldBlock attack the food source for the mold, so that the surface being treated cannot provide any food for the mold to grow. Our active ingredients are widely used specifically for this purpose in human food products. You probably have our product in your kitchen right now. moldBlock was invented by Bud Bendiner, an independent chemist. He worked on the Splenda product development. Our product is a liquid derivative of this same product. It is all natural, EPA exempt, FDA GRAS approved, and ASTM tested. moldBlock acts as both a mold inhibitor and a remediation product for surfaces with existing mold. With new construction, this means that your project will be protected from day one, killing any existing mold and not allowing mold growth during the construction process while still open to the elements. A natural rust inhibitor, it is safe on steel studs, plates, and fasteners. We offer a 20-year guarantee on our product with coverage that cannot be matched in our industry. By using us, you eliminate most of your liability, since we take ownership of any mold issue at the time of certification. If there is ever an issue where our product or service fails, we will not only remediate the problem, but build it back new if necessary. We treat all exterior walls from the floor to ceiling. All wet areas, including kitchens, bathrooms, laundry areas, even parting walls, elevator shafts, and ground level facilities where your risk for mold is even higher. We are licensed in mold inspection and remediation with a representative of the National Association of Mold Professionals on staff to handle any issue that may arise. Operating across the United States as well as the Caribbean, we have handled new construction projects for school systems, military bases, hospitals, care facilities, condominium projects, apartments, government projects, and churches. Our price is normally based on the heated square footage of the project and is both cost-effective and reasonable for the coverage provided to the builder and the owner. As a professional, your job is to provide the best job possible, eliminating the future structural risk and providing a good investment for your client. Allow MoldStoppers to be part of your building process. If you'd like further information, please give us a call so that one of our representatives can meet with you to discuss how our services will benefit your project. Our toll-free number is 866-448-1508, or visit us online at www.moldstoppersonline.com. Thanks for taking the time to explore our company. Remember, to prevent is better than to react. Breathe easier with MoldStoppers.